girls, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm not working with Doug again. He is really too bad behaved. 20 minutes after the hour at 7 o'clock. And we're talking football. We're now in the sporting element of our show. And with us is Randy Harris, the tournament organizer and director of the Pelican Creative Services, Inc. Welcome to the show, Randy.
Thank you for
Just
having
before
me.
we went on air, Doug and I were chastising Randy because he's here minus any ice cream. What is that?
That's right. He's known for his ice cream more than football. No, just kidding.
Okay, moving on.
Randy is considered one of the premier football promoters in the Caribbean, and we're glad that he's managed to pull together more than 200 of the best footballers in Barbados to participate in this tournament. How is it going?
Well, actually, the name is the Lime Pelican Football Challenge Barbados, and things are going very well. The feedback is great. I think that all the footballers in Barbados who have been selected by the draft to participate in this tournament is really looking forward to this event.
Is there a sense of real professionalism because it's a semi-pro league, isn't it?
Well, actually, from the evening of the draft, the actual behavior of the people who were aspiring to be part of the whole shebang was something that I have never really witnessed before. Subsequent to that, we have been passing around to the training areas, and apart from a different attitude towards the football, the fans and supporters are really supporting them even at training. So everybody is anticipating a very, very, very exciting tournament.
Explain to us how the league works. I mean, you know, different Premier League teams have their fans and their allegiances and so on. Now with the draft, you're going to have people all around. How is that going to work with the fan responsibility?
Well, actually, we're hoping it works even better than having a regular fan base, because all the teams are comprised of players from all areas in Barbados. There's no more just a Bayland team or a Ball Hill team.
Or a Pointless team or whatever.
After the selection of the 5 choice picks, the other 17 players are selected from anywhere.
Randy? Tell us a little bit, sorry Doug, tell us a little bit about the actual structure. Well, we've talked about 200 of Barbados' best footballers, but how are they divided up?
Well, there are 10 teams, and they're divided into 2 groups of 5 each. Actually, in the preliminary round, they play each other in the same group, and then the first 4 go through to the semifinals, to the quarterfinals, and that becomes the knockout phase of the tournament.
For people who may love football but not interested in going to wherever the football is playing, what are the opportunities to see the finals on TV?
Well, I would like you to tell me.
Well, seriously, we need to be moving towards that place. Well, we can see a lot of football from other nations and regions. I hear my colleague Colin going on and on about Arsenal and Man U and stuff, because we can watch it on TV. Granted, we're not there. But here in Barbados, I may like football, but I may not want to go down there. So can I watch it on TV?
Yeah, I'm hoping that the quality of the football by the Bajan footballers, because of the aspect of the tournament where there are benefits, will, you know, go to another level. And I'm hoping that the quality of the production would make people begin to sit up and think about bringing Barbados' football to the public at large.
Because we had road tennis finals, was it earlier this year, late last year? And that went very well. Excellent. I was amazed how many people I saw on Facebook commenting about how they were watching these road tennis finals on TV and how great it was. So got to be moving to the next level, Randy.
I expect that too.
Randy, let's get back more to the structure of the team for a moment. How many of the juniors are involved in this exercise? Because there's a lot of concern about those juniors who were in contention for big things and who didn't quite make it, that historically they never seem to move on.
Right.
How many of them involved in this Lime Pelican tournament?
Well, not enough. As you know, Doug, our under 17 national squad qualified for the finals that was held in Jamaica, the World Cup finals. And basically, they are now doing nothing. there are just a few who have joined senior teams, but most of them are really not playing football at the level that they should be playing at. What I'm saying is that there is a rumor going around that youth players cannot play in this tournament because it is billed as a semi-professional tournament. We have done the research and we have found that they can play in the tournament. What they can't do is accept money or gifts if they believe that you know, in the future they're eligible for scholarships in the North America. We have done our research. This tournament really is no different from any of the BFA's tournament in terms that there are gifts given. Okay. The BFA tournaments play for a prize money, and also that there are individual awards, some that consist of actual cash, right? So it's no different, and people are getting frightened because they hear of a semi-professional league. It is semi-professional because we are paying the players per game. But if you know that you are eligible for something later from North America in terms of scholarships, what you would do is not accept any money or any awards from the tournament.
Isn't it incumbent on the football fraternity in Barbados
to do the research?
I mean, not just to do the research, but to find a way to encourage. I'm not talking about circumventing rules now. You know, finding a way to bring those young people into the fold, because they should represent the future of Barbados' football.
And Doug, what you're saying is really true. And this team is one of the more talented teams individually that we've had for a while. Actually, I would say is the future of Barbados' football if we want to go the way of Trinidad and Jamaica. The BFA, in its wisdom, has formed an under-20 national team, but unfortunately it has not started really to get going.
Randy, you talk about one of the objectives is to give the players an opportunity to earn money. How much money is at stake in this tournament?
Well, it is $100,000 winner take all. Right?
All right.
Apart from that, we have some compensatory packages. The team that comes second, they're getting $20,000, and then we go to the third and fourth. Well, they play in the playoff, but and we give them some cash too. So everybody is going to benefit. Apart from that, we have different tiers of stipends for players from the first round, and then it increases in the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals. And the player of the tournament, believe it or not, he receives $10,000.
The MVP.
Yeah.
Wow. Wonderful. Randy, let's talk about this move towards professionalism in Barbadian football. There's been, whether it's fair or not, there's been the term hooliganism, you know, associated with football in Barbados. What specific plans have you put in place within this tournament to stamp out this kind of indiscipline among players in particular
and their fans?
Well, basically, the problems in football with that kind of behavior hardly comes from the players. It comes mainly from supporters. Apart from that, I have found that whenever you have organized something well and you have covered your bases, the chances of having this kind of behavior severely lessens. And I don't think that we have such a problem. I think it is a perception. We have had some out-of-season tournaments that have been very well run and attended, and some very stupid young people have come around really and caused some problems.
But I will say this to you, Randy, you do know that perception is reality. So going back to the point I made earlier about I may like football, but in my head I don't want to go and watch football because all these rowdy young people can be down there and I don't want to be running from gunfire. So how would you now try to shift that perception so people see football as a safe, family-oriented sport that I can come on Sunday afternoon, bring my kids and watch it?
Well, we're going to change that perception from September 11th, right? And I'm going to assure everybody in Barbados, right, that these people that we are catering to not only the players and the supporters. I'm going to show Barbados that if you really do things that would attract, capture the minds of these people, that their behavior will be completely different. What we are doing, we are talking about behaviors, we are talking about negative energies, and most of the time we are putting nothing in place really to counteract that.
Well, that leads me to this question. What are you doing besides on the field exercise? Is any classroom kind of environment for the players? I mean, you sit down talking about ethics in sport. I mean, what else are you doing?
As you can see, the owners of these teams are small business people. We have enlisted the help of the Small Business Association to come on evenings at training, because we know it can be difficult to get these people in a kind of classroom setting. But we have prepared a platform, not only for that. We want to have some training in HIV, AIDS, because this is the market, this is the people that we want to reach. And also we're hoping that things like nutrition and discipline,
exercise,
and we're going to have experts coming in to speak to these people. So it's really going to be more than football. And I'm going to tell you something, the spectators are going to be able to benefit. We are going to make Paradise Park now in Cave Hill the place to be for over the next 3 months.
I like this. I'm going to squeeze in one quick question. What's next then after this tournament? Because you're talking about creating a semi-professional league, but once this particular tournament is over, what's next? Okay,
well, we have some plans. What we want to do is take the tournament further so that we can really have, if you would call it, a Caribbean flavor to it. But we have a long-term vision for this, and we are hoping that this is just the beginning. And for those who say, oh, the tournament is nothing, and I want them to know that Spain and the big La Liga and all of them didn't start at this level. They started with part-time people playing football, and if we can get the support, the public of Barbados will see the potential for a new area in employment. And don't forget, there's merchandising, there's vendors, there's so many areas that people...
Lots of opportunities at the Lime Pelican Semi-Professional Football Challenge 2011. And it kicks off on...
the 11th of September. And you can guarantee every time we put on a match, it is something to watch. It is at Paradise Park, which is the playing area of the UWI campus. It is down by the Lazaretta, and we are welcoming everybody to come and visit us any Sunday or Thursday.
Sunday or Thursday, a tournament runs for 3 months?
Yes.
And the game time?
The game time is 6 p.m. and 8:15 p.m.
6 p.m., 2 matches each day.
And there will be some entertainment too, to keep people occupied. We're going to give them everything.
It sounds like a really, really great opportunity. Thank you so much, Randy Harris. He's the tournament organizer and director of the Pelican Creative Services, Inc. And the Lime Pelican Semi-Professional Football Challenge 2001 starts on September the 11th. Go on out and give your support. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, bodybuilding.
Morning Barbados, good morning.